Hey guys, this is Razor. Been up most of the night working on my city. This will be a real quick tutorial. Uh, as many of you know, recently my dad passed away, so today me and my sisters and my family are taking his ashes out to a farm that my sister's making. Uh, and sorry. And we're burying his ashes and planting a tree. Um, Planting a tree where we can watch it grow over time uh, in remembrance of him. So, sorry about that. um, so I wanted to show you. I did some work. Like I said, at one point I was up to 40 settlers. I think I'm on to something. Uh, you can see Sal up there's at 63, so and Neostrom is 52, and so what I noticed is that a lot of them had taverns. They had the big taverns, so I spent a lot of time last night not being able to sleep, so I decided to work on levels and getting some perks. So I started adding these um, big taverns and some of the bigger smiths and the woodworking and the stone shop, which is in the back there. It kind of factors in the shops. They haven't sold yet. I put them up for sale for the NPCs to take over. Um, but what I noticed is that no matter where the ship lands, if it's anywhere in that southeast to northeast corner, I'm sorry, southeast to southwest corner and south, I gain a few followers. So I'm attracting people now just based on the building types. It's not just the stores. Um, Another thing I noticed is that building a lot of houses. So I got the architecture perk, which allowed me to build some of these bigger structures, and they've been selling. So yeah, I'm not getting the quests and the fame, but I'm getting the settlers, which is really important, the villagers, which is really important. So, you know, I figured, with these as a seed, it gives me the guards and the people that I need to run more shops, and at the same time, then I'll get more quests as they new people coming in. Um, the only thing I noticed though, you got to run around and prune all these frame. Never fails. It's on that first that first load. I told you it's never fails. I don't know if it's lack of sleep or what, but I swear I'm not a big baby. Uh, let's see here. Where were we? We didn't save. We'll be right back where we were. So that's okay because we didn't do anything, but So, I lost my train of thought. Scaffold. So, as you're making buildings and people are buying them, run around and check these things. And if they belong to nobody, most of the time, I do have one that didn't quite make it. They'll have an X. Let's see if I can sprint without crashing now. There we go. Yeah, we're good. As long as they got an owner, we're okay. If they don't delete, it's around here somewhere, I swear. I didn't just imagine this. This really happened. This guy built outside the perimeter. They're not too bright. I mean, yeah, he's close to the tower. We'll give him that. I think it's this one over here. So what I think happened was I think that the fact that it didn't let me delete it, the X didn't show up. In fact, it was maybe locked because somebody was taking it. Because the NPCs obviously have things in advance that they're programmed that they're doing. You may not see it right away until they get there. But I did go and I found 3 or 4 scaffolding that had been abandoned over the course of me building buildings. And they had an X and belonged to nobody. And I just walked up, the X was there, I popped them out. And I've literally destroyed probably 4 or 5 of them like that. And it gave me the land back, and I was able to rebuild something else because you're getting better anyway. So as long as they're not completed right now, eventually you'll be able to delete finished structures. It's a good thing to run around and check those. But as you can see, just in, the time, because I didn't gain any followers. You remember, it was like 21 yesterday. So, and it really hasn't been a lot of game days. Just a night, just grinding out things for experience, running around picking up. And I've got it on 60-day or 60-minute days, so they're long days. We didn't change anything here. No difference in taxes. Yet we have people attracted to the village. Now, later on today, after the funeral, I will have some time, and I will test this further. But I think it may be worthy of a tutorial. You gotta watch these shops. The more people you get, the faster they drain when you own them. If it's an NPC, he's gonna do all that on his own. But that's what I wanted to show you. I thought that was really interesting. That the one thing that I saw in both of those villages that were doing really well is they had multiple taverns, they had factories, shops. I had the shops, but I didn't have a lot of factories. So, without being able to talk to Max to know exactly what the algorithm is, and maybe I don't even want to know. It's kind of fun just experimenting for myself. But I'm just gonna, you see, all different kinds of houses. We got the little blacksmith that we had, but now we have the big one. It's making a difference. So not to be too repetitive, I now have room. There was several in here, and now I've squeezed in 4 houses in a prettier shape than the NPCs had plopped them in. It looks better. So, um, and I'm winning. I'm winning a test. Um, so anyway, sorry about the meltdown at the beginning, and I'll be back this afternoon. It's still only 6 o'clock here, so um, uh, I will be back later this evening, and maybe I can get a hold of good old Grumpy and do some live stream and have some fun with this. We can experiment some more. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for the feedback on the last video, and I appreciate you guys and the support as always. And until next time, this afternoon, hopefully, I will see you then. Cheers.
Break.